Hello Pisces, thank you for joining me here. This is going to be end of the year reading, which is like rest of now October, November and December. And just for the organizational purpose, I kind of segregated it in 3 segments. This is October, November and December, but please do remember that energy, it can flow, the energy going to be intertwined as I go through the reading. And if you do like this, if you do like what I do, please do subscribe, and thank you so much for your subscription and liking and sharing my previous videos. Thank you everything. Thank you for everything. Okay, without any further delay, let's get into it. So the rest of the October starts, I got 7 of Cups with 3 of them, with Empress, Major Arcana. I feel like that you are open to new opportunities. You are open to new way of thinking. You are open to new way of seeing things. Where, previously, something may felt that not achievable, or not, it's not you, it's not, that's not me, oh, I'm not gonna do that, oh, that's not my type, those kind of self barrier was there. But now I feel like you are embracing how to see the same thing differently, how to embrace the different perspective of a same scenario. It's like a more of a spiritual opening to things, so that that's why the Empress is there. You are letting things come. You are opening yourself to receive different way of looking at things. You are looking at different things, and you are not like, oh, that's not my type, I'm not gonna put my energy into it. It's not like that. You are more open to things that are a little bit maybe different than you are, things maybe that did not click with you in the first glance, but now you're re-looking at those kind of things, and you're really understanding different aspect of your surroundings. Actually 7 of Cups to me, it's a Pisces card. It's like a more dreamy, more possible, things are possible, like those kind of openness is coming to you. And you are like sitting there, and you are like letting these things come to you, flow to you. There is a certain kind of new energy, newness in this energy. At the same time, it's like a very mature energy, it's a very mature energy. You are kind of breaking free from the rigidity that you have created yourself before. You are trying to embrace the newness, that environment, that people around you, or things around you, or environment around you has to offer, that you did not see before, because you just did not see, because those things did not appear to you, because you did not see their presence in their own way. I hope that lands. So, this kind of energy, because you are letting other energy to flow to you, and it's a very calming, soothing energy, and at the same time it's a very mature energy. It's like a self-assurance kind of energy, because more you are letting other energy come to you, you are also enhancing your own wisdom. You are also enhancing yourself spiritually. And that gives you, in November, that gives you this kind of 9 of Cups energy. I feel like this I got for your October monthly reading as well. This 9 of Cups. I don't remember, I could be wrong, but I feel like. But anyway, that is the same kind of, not same, but yeah, like similar kind of energy. Like you are feeling more self-satisfied, because you are, right now you are in a position that not many things can upset you, not many things can disappoint you. Even if, let's say, even if quote unquote, it's not in a good shape, but you can see the beauty. Even there is, in normal eye, there is no beauty. Does that make sense? Maybe you are looking at, maybe you are doing the same job, but now you are looking at this job in a different way, and it makes you, it kind of sparks your enthusiasm. Maybe you are in a same thing, maybe you are doing the same thing, same routine, but now you are finding the beauty in day-to-day banal activities, and that kind of gives you a self-satisfaction, self-fulfillment kind of energy. And it gives you, actually, it's also like, it also kind of spark up your intuition, and you feel more confident. You feel like you can go somewhere new, and you don't need others to drive you there. Of course you need others in order to reach out to them and share your ideas and all that when you have some kind of ideas. But now you feel like you don't need others to drive you. You have that drive, you have that intuition, you have that self-fulfillment, self-satisfaction kind of energy, self-assurance within you, that kind of driving you. And you feel like, now, even maybe you thought something, maybe you thought ABC excuse me maybe you thought that ABC would happen, but even ABC doesn't happen, XYZ happen, you are still confident, you are unfazed, because you know your core, you know that you can see the different perspective of no matter what throws at you. You are kind of getting yourself ready for whatever happens. I know how to get the joy out of it. It's like that. Let it, whatever happens, let it happen. That kind of openness, that kind of flow, I feel like. And because of that, you are moving towards something very new, something, maybe something it's like almost like uncharted territory that you never put your feet again before. But you kind of getting that courage. Now you are feeling that optimism. Now you are feeling that kind of hopefulness in going somewhere and not knowing what that's gonna be, because you have that confidence. No matter what it's gonna be, you will see the purpose in it. You will see the beauty in it. So it's not gonna be terrifying you, because you will understand. Because I don't know, it's all of a sudden I feel like in last few months I'm getting for you that you are kind of spiritually evolving, and you are kind of, now it's not that so rigid. Oh, this is bad, this is good, this doesn't happen, that means I lost, this happened, that means I won. It's not like that. You are more fluid, and that is giving you more a sense of purpose, a sense of courage, and sense of intuition, confidence, composure, calmness. All these things are coming to you. And I feel like in December we got this 6 of Cups with 4 of Pentacles. 6 is always like, I feel like 6 of Cups is reunion, something coming back. It's like something, it's like boomerang kind of effect, something that you already lived but coming back. It could be that you are going back to some kind of, maybe you're going back to the city you used to live, or you are going back to the country you used to live, or you are going back to certain kind of project that you kind of left unfinished, and now it's coming back to you. It's not you going back, it's more of those kind of things coming to you. And it's like, and I feel like deep in okay, so because I wanted to clarify that, I wanted to get a deeper level of what this 6 of Cups means here, and I got this high priestess as a clarifier. So I feel like you already knew. I feel like you already know that this I don't know, it could be anything depending on whosoever is watching this, depending on you. like what this past thing is. It could be a relationship, it could be your home country, it could be your hometown, it could be something that long lost project, or it could be something that long lost friendship, anything, it could be anything. But you already, I think that you have that kind of intuitively you know that this is gonna come back. And maybe that's why you are preparing yourself to be more open, so that it feels like so that you don't feel like, oh my god, now what I'm gonna do, I did not want that to come back, but now it's there, what I'm gonna do. Maybe you are opening yourself up. No, not actually, not maybe, that's why you are opening yourself up for last few months, so that if this thing comes back, you can embrace it in a new light, and without feeling aggravated, without feeling anxious, oh my god, what I'm gonna do, that past thing that I felt that now I don't have to deal with ever, but it's coming back to me. But no, this is something very intuitively linked with you. And that's why the Four of Pentacles is there. Four of Pentacles is like something you have your roots with, something you feel that you have. I feel like whatever that Six of Cups is for you, which gonna come back in the month of December, and you, whatever that is, you have a deep rooted connection with that. You feel like there is something that this thing kind of defines your identity in a way, and you have been very protective about it. You have been very protective, and there is like in past you had this kind of pushing energy towards this. You did not want this energy to come back to you, because you feel like because I don't know, because you are so deeply rooted with this connection, or this, whatever that means with Six of Cups for you. You are so deeply rooted with that, it kind of it gives you a sense of identity. At the same time, it takes away a part of your identity. Does that make sense? I feel like you have this love-hate relationship with this Six of Cups here, but because you intuitively knew that this is gonna come back, you are preparing yourself to embrace this Six of Cups in a new light, and it's gonna come back in December. At least it's gonna give the hints of coming back. Maybe it's not come back in a full-fledged, but it's gonna come back in parts, or it can, for some of you, it's gonna come like all of a sudden. Maybe you are gonna go back to your country, or you are gonna go back to your hometown, or you are gonna let's say you lived in Dayton, Ohio for 20 years, and then you have the roots there, but you really feel like, oh, I don't want to live in this small town anymore, I don't like how people behave, I don't like the culture. Now you move to a bigger city, but somehow you knew that you maybe certain kind of circumstances is popping up, and you kind of knew intuitively that you need to go back to that place. So you are kind of, if you go back with the similar kind of mentality like you had before, like that kind of love-hate relationship, you will be tortured, you will be traumatized. So you have been making yourself ready to embrace this, whatever old thing is coming back, to see in a new light, so that it can spark your creativity, so that it can spark your enthusiasm, your inspiration. But definitely, whatever that is for you, the Six of Cups, you have a deep-rooted connection. You have a certain kind of foundation with that. You feel that it defines your identity in a certain way. Yeah, it's a little cryptic message, but I feel like if you are connecting with this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not on the surface, it's like more of an internal work right here. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, for this remaining 2.5 months. And hope this helped in a certain way. And if you like what I do, please do subscribe. In that way you can support the channel. And I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye bye.